Hello and welcome back to the Kingdom Gazette, where we share all the little details that you need to know about everything Disney. Today's episode takes us to Norway and a chilly landscape of snow, ice and rather catchy tunes. Frozen Ever After is an incredibly popular attraction based around the smash hit 2013 movie Frozen and can be found in the World Showcase Norway Pavilion of Epcot at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Once you enter the Epcot theme park, head straight on towards the back and enter on the left-hand side of the World Showcase area. After a quick stroll through Mexico, you'll find yourself in Norway and ready to visit Elsa, Anna and the others. The closest restrooms to this attraction can be found within the Norway Pavilion itself. On the left side of the ride entrance, you'll find a section that features an Elsa and Anna meet and greet called Royal Summer House and the back entrance and covered seating area to an infamous Norway quick service called Kringla Bakery. Try the school bread, by the way. Thank me later. The family restrooms sit all the way at the back of that area. There are also water fountains outside of the bakery seating area, so if you need a quick refill, they've got you covered. Stroller parking is super simple at this attraction, as you would expect, with areas open along the wall facing the lake, as well as tucked around the corner directly across from Royal Summer House too. As always, there's plenty of signs to let you know exactly where to park your stroller. Frozen Ever After is an icy adventure suitable for all heights and ages. This is a slow-moving dark ride style attraction with no restraints, and each Viking-inspired vessel houses 4 rows. Fair warning for anyone with slightly nervous riders though, there are 2 small drops on this attraction, including one on a small section of track where the boat moves backwards, and a couple of jerky movements along the way, just so you know. This is a FastPass Plus eligible ride when available, and this is one we do suggest trying to snag ahead of time if you can. The wait times for Frozen Ever After can get pretty long at peak times, well over the 1 hour mark, but if you're fast on your feet and you rope drop this particular ride, as in book it straight there when the park first opens in the morning, you can really reduce some of that wait time for you and your crew. The outdoor queue for Frozen Ever After, which becomes a thing when wait times creep higher or when physical distancing comes into play, is mostly uncovered and tends to loop around toward the China Pavilion of World Showcase, so prepare accordingly with water and sunscreen. The indoor queue though is a real treat for any Frozen fan. This is actually one of my personal favourites, as I just find it so cozy and it really does feel like you've entered into the world of Arendelle. Highlights include Wandering Oaken's trading post and sauna, which features cute dialogue and some lightly interactive details. Overall, we find this queue pretty relaxing and there's enough to look around at that it keeps our littles occupied for a good while. Oh, and if you did manage to grab a fast pass for this attraction, you will need to scan in twice, once at the entrance and once right before you get to the boarding area, so keep those magic bands or tickets at the ready. As mentioned earlier, each ride vehicle has 4 rows for guests to clamber aboard. Entry into the stationary boat is a small step down and a shuffle along the bench seats. There is handheld captioning available at this attraction, and guests must transfer from a wheelchair or ECV. The ride journey begins with a fun and familiar tune from Olaf and Sven inside a cavern dripping with icicles and wow factor. The real highlight of this attraction has to be the audio animatronics. The fluidity of Olaf and Sven just about took my breath away the first time I rode Frozen, and with good reason. You'd swear the actual characters were in front of you, their movements are so smooth and realistic. After that warm hug of a welcome, you'll sail past Grandpappy and the younger trolls recounting the story of Frozen and adding to the brand new official Summer Snow Day storyline of this ride, so keep your ears peeled for that. The next stop on your journey, after meeting a few more familiar faces and hearing a few more well-known tunes, brings you right into Queen Elsa's ice castle, so prepare to be wowed by yet another mind-blowing audio animatronic. Singing her most famous song from the movie, Elsa uses her magic to send her new friend gently sailing backwards down a small dip, with magical snowflake effects swirling all around the castle hallways. As your boat changes course back to a forward trajectory, you'll get to meet the huge and epic Marshmallow and his lovable snow geese from Frozen Fever. You'll pass through his mist and straight into the larger of the 2 small drops that this ride has to offer. This is also where you'll find the photo op for this attraction, so get ready with those smiles. Lastly, riders will encounter Arendelle from a different perspective, complete with fireworks and star-filled skies, as well as Anna, Elsa and Olaf rounding off the whole thing with a cute and comical version of In Summer. Frozen Ever After does exit through the gift shop, which is filled with all things Norway and Frozen character related. From play sets, plush toys and princess dresses to Helly Hansen outerwear for those preparing to face the elements at a later date, there's plenty to shop here. As you exit the gift shop itself, you'll emerge to Kringler Bakery on your right. Again, school bread, hear me out. Those Norway restrooms a little further around the right-hand corner, and both sections of stroller parking either in front of you or off to the right again. Nice and simple. Frozen Ever After is a wonderful ride for the whole family, with just enough thrills to keep it interesting and a world of Imagineering detail that's frankly still mind-blowing, even 5+ years after its grand opening. Obviously, mind your nervous riders when it comes to the low lighting, small drops and slightly jerky nature of the track, but outside of that, we hope you enjoy your trip to Elsa's Ice Palace. Who wouldn't? As always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, check out the blog and the socials, do all the things, and don't forget to give a little magic to someone today.